Excuse me, Lacey, get the fuck on. Where's my knife? Where is my knife? That's how I sound singing sometimes. Oh yeah, can I use your knife? I ain't did too much with y'all. Come here, oh yeah. Using oh y'all's knife. What's up, Roy Blue? Not a bitch wanna upload proper. The young phases, what's up? I had to run out there and get a package from Amazon, baby. Y'all, let me give oh y'all back a knife. Thank you, oh y'all. Nobody will love you like you can't even deny it. What y'all think about that story, good people? Bria J, hey, Pimp Juice. Let Shawty see. What you trying to see, Shawty? You get it? Dad joke, papa. Hey, I always miss the recap. You ain't missing it today, darling. It was funny. Hey, I'm sorry. I thought the other half would be up right now. I was trying to do little entrepreneurship because a lot of people been hitting me up in the emails and the DMs and stuff, telling me to do it like this, because I do curse more than any other YouTuber. They probably know me as a cursing spiritualist. But I thought it was gonna work, but for some reason, I guess I need to upload it and then put it to the post. Like so, what I was doing, I'm using the new feature on Patreon to where it's like a live. This is the first time Patreon has somewhere the video will play, and then I can be talking to you guys and typing, and probably do a split screen while the video getting live reactions. So I guess that they still working out the kinks to it. I don't know, but it didn't load. It loaded, then it clicked off and said it didn't take. But I went in there and I fixed the problem with the loud noise at the point. It's a point in the video where the noise just went extremely loud. So I said, let me go to the original cut. Thank God I didn't delete it, and it was there. So I just lowered it. So that original cut one. Dutch ain't Dutch, you gonna find out what Dutch and them were talking about, the grandmama. I bet a lot of people went to Patreon. Nope, not a lot of people. I got the names if you want me to be Mr. Petty Bone. I got the names. 3 people signed up automatically. 3 people, no jive. And I appreciate you guys for that. But 3 people signed up automatically and the store ain't even up. So I do apologize. But so let me tell you guys what you're going to get with the Patreon before we do a recap. So if you guys go to the Patreon and you become those and when you subscribe to the story, I know I want to hide my eyes, right? I'm gonna do this. So when I was going to that site out there, that homeless camp, a lot of people were like, man, you giving us a lot of information. This YouTubers out there getting paid and they getting hundreds and thousands of subscribers, and I say, well, I just want people to know that they real, and a couple of y'all was like, man, put that shit on the Patreon, that's extra content. And people been telling me how to work Patreon because I pay all that money for it, and I don't do nothing but like 2, 3, 4 hours a month with the motherfucking. They say I got 500 hours on that bitch. I'm like, what? I ain't know I had that. I ain't pay attention. I got 500 hours, so I could probably rock the fuck out of Patreon. So I say, okay, I'll rock that. So, but I'm gonna make sure I do everything right, and I think I'm gonna have to start uploading the true spook stories a week in advance if I'm gonna put them up here and then release them because Patreon weird, man. They slow. Oh, excuse me. They'll let you go live on Chromecast, but just uploading the shit to Patreon take forever. That's something they got to work out because the vid keep on recording after you leave. Damn, it's wild. But again, so now I'm looking at you. So what's going? So what y'all think? So what y'all? Come on, let Shawty see. You just go to the Patreon, support me. I can't get nobody to share it. I mean, I can't. I mean, it's hard. I get it. Y'all got y'all busy lives, the fingers. So I got to do something. I don't want to go back to work. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't want to go back to work. Fuck that. I ain't working 7 years. I don't want to go back to work. I was made to be a spiritualist, not a work man, a probation man, or a police officer. Cause that's what I'm going into law enforcement. People are able to use Patreon to go live through YouTube. Listen, I'm finna learn everything I can about that. All right, but what y'all like about that? I mean, but what y'all think about that story? I'm on my little juicing phase. Beets, watermelon, strawberries. No honey, no nothing else. I done did 2 of these so far. I mean, I done did 1.5. So this is gonna be the second one, just like this. And then I'm gonna finish of the night with some water and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That should be enough. I mean, there ain't no calories. My stomach will be full, and I'm gonna be slim baby on your ass. Protein packed. I know honey good for me, but I'm trying to get off that sugar. But again, I'm waiting to hear about him going to the local warehouse, whorehouse. Well, y'all don't know nothing about that whole house. We call it the skin house. It's the skin house. You gamble in the skin house. You screw in the skin house. Everything happened in the skin house, right off Division and South Street. It used to be right there, a green little house called the 2-story house called the Skin House in Orlando. Yeah, can't be telling y'all our secret like that. So the car was giving him a hard ping. Hell yeah, that car. Listen, the white car, it was a white Nova. I put the bitch down. So when he had me at the house, so let me just get on to it. So when he had me at the house, and I'm like babysitting his dog and shit like that. So I don't know how to drive, but I know how to keep my foot on the brake, and I know I done drove my daddy truck, 3 on the tree. So yeah, that motherfucker nice white. Drop that bitch down and drive, and I'm going slow, and I drive that bitch in one straight motion to the street. Then I put it in reverse and drive it back real slow. So I just had fun doing that 1 or 2 times while I'm watching this shit and made sure I parked it just right because I measured it with the little can that was sitting up there on the wall. Dutch put me in that goddamn car, and Dutch let me drive that bitch, and he showed me how to handle a car. Dutch was an good old white boy, a good old Florida cracker, man. That's all I can say. Dutch was a good old Florida cracker. The chicken foot done made the car possessed. Listen, so let me help y'all out. So y'all gotta understand this world is full of magical movements and symbols. See, what I teach y'all on the Patreon is just the magic ritual of it all. But after you do the ritual, there are certain movements you can do that's spell work as well. Why you think the Egyptian did the tutting thing and all that tutting and shit? Those are ritualistic moves to add to the spell. Why you think we dance at the club? Those are ritualistic moves, and I explain that to you on another tape. But think about NASCAR. Okay, yeah, NASCAR. I'm going to put it in perspective. So basically, the spell that Grandma did was similar to that of a NASCAR. You have the checkered flag, positive and negative, feminine, masculine, good and evil, or however you want to do it. You had a checker flag. Every time that car passed by, what did that dude do? They throw the flag. Every time it said go, they drop the flag. So the chicken foot is symbolic of the flag. Now, what does that flag tell that car, that engine to do? It says it to go. So what makes your dick hard, people? Blood flow. Flow. Go. Flow. Energy. Rev your engine. Get your engine revved up. What is the ingredient they mix with gasoline to make the car go super fast and super hard? I want to see who's smart here. What is the thing they mix with gasoline to make the car go faster than what it's supposed to go? I'm gonna wait, boy. Me saying the chicken foot made the car possess. ah, it's all over the internet right now telling men this is what they need to take to get a harder penis. Hell, I got a bottle of Nugenics in that motherfucker. I just tell you, y'all women, 90% of my fan base women. So they mix nitrous oxide with gasoline to make the car burn faster, go harder. What they tell all men to take if we want a healthy prostate and we want to fuck longer? Nitrous oxide. Nitrous oxide. Get you some. Google it. You hook a nigga on nitrous oxide, he finna run your ass completely the fuck over. So nitrous oxide. So it's the same principle with grandmama. See, Southern folk magic is so easy. We can make you stand toe to toe with the super baddest of the baddest witches and warlocks because we give you practical shit here. So every time the car passed, the chicken foot flag down. That's go. Grandma is literally telling the chicken to scratch out all of the gunk, the mucus in his vein, in his prostate that's stopping his dick from getting hard so that he can get it. But she had to put that chicken foot behind the battery of the car. Why did she put the chicken foot in between the battery and the car? So the battery is going to get hot. The battery is going to generate an electrical field, magnetics, and then the chicken foot is always going to be moving. So as long as somebody got that car moving, turn on the radio, the lights, the car driving, it's like it's powering the chicken foot that's allowing him to be crunk. It worked, but he burned himself out in 3 years. He was fucking so much. Dutch was fucking, boy. He burned himself out in 3 years. Man, protect your motherfucking energy. I make jokes about penises and dicks and everything. When I was fucking so much, I lost the color to my shit. Man, y'all better stop just thinking y'all can just fuck. You be 90 years old. What? You get to be 60 years old. Dick won't stand up like a goddamn belt around your waist, stuck to your thigh. Use it as a goddamn book holder. Not me. Sometimes you have to give yourself a week off, 2 weeks off, a month off, man. And let Shawty see that was pure scientific common sense. Now you're looking at Southern folk magic. You're a genius. Yeah, I don't know why these young boys taking that Viagra shit. Celestial Earth Goddess, that's just bad. I think these young boys malnutrition as fuck. You know, we ate pork back in the day. We ate the chicken, man. We chewed up the motherfucking bone and spit the shit out on the ground of the plate. We ate a hot dog that fell on the ground and shit. We ate the bad shit that had all the nitrous in it, that had the toxins and the poison, so our body know how to fight shit off. And when we get to sweating and pumping, our body knew what to do. Nah, McDonald's just sit on your cell line and the dead food. We had living food back then. And yeah, a lot of these boys are very slim. Attitudes too. Straight Panther, what's up? Oh yeah, Straight Panther. It's so simple, man. So back to the story. So grandmama did that for him. So now, as long as that car crunk up and operated, and guess what my dumb ass was doing? While he knew I was cranking up his car. So he the harnessing the energy of my young ass, knowing I ain't had my nuts cracked yet. He harnessing my energy because he know I'm driving the car, playing with the car. Then he got to the point he started having me drive him around the farm in the car. They just use me. They just use me like I wasn't shit. They just use me like a little battery, y'all. Damn autocorrect. But it's all good, y'all. I'm all good. I'm survived. I became big and strong. Tight. Your energy got used by everybody. It did. That's why I have a problem saying no, man. That's why I have a problem. That's why I'm in therapy, y'all. Women always trying to control me. I need to go to therapy because I don't know how to say no. Grandma did me dirty. No, I enjoyed every bit of my young youth childhood. You was getting pimped out. You gangster. Just say no. I know. But everybody, the conclusion of that story is crazy. It's uploading now. It's at 3%. It wasn't at 3%. I just tried to re-uploading it on, man. Now it's uploading good. Why they gotta do me like that, y'all? They don't want me to be great, but I could beat this algorithm. I could beat whatever negative shit coming my way trying to stop me. I could beat it. But yeah, that was a good story. So let's talk about the West Oaks Mall. So the West Oaks Mall the land was purchased from Dutch in 1994. So in 1994 it took them a while to close the deal, finalize. So actual construction started on the mall in 1995. It was completed in 1996, 97. 1997, I was 18 years old. So Dutch House still sat there for a while because the mall was built up, but the house was still sitting on the land. So we still used to go to the field because they didn't build no parking lots back then. So we still used to go to the field and be fucking in the field looking at an empty ass mall and all that shit there. Before all the the shop keeps moved in. When I say everybody used to go to that bitch and fuck, everybody from Winter Garden, everybody from Claremont, uh, everybody just in that on the west side. They'll go there. You see Mexicans in pickup trucks, fucking white boys in pickup trucks, fucking back there. You see pimped out Chevys with mirrors on them. They sitting back there getting it down. It was just a fuck spot. So, fellas, sisters, if y'all trying to get some freaky shit in and y'all don't want to get caught, go to the West Coast Mall at nighttime with your boo thing. Get it in the car. Guarantee your shit gonna stand up and work. It's a blessed fuck ground. Playing the victim. I'm always the victim. That's a lot of sexual energy stored on that land. You think? Why you think when you get back there, people who got impotency problems, they shit start standing up? Dutch was fucking, man. Everybody was fucking. You heard him say like the little Negro kids that's back there fucking. Why you? Then I know I got in. I know I screwed in the car back there. That little 97 Ford Escort. That bitch. They repoed that shit, boy. I was screwing in there. They repoed my fucking car. But yeah, just saying. Date night. You in Orlando? Go date night back there. Just drive back there late night, 2, 3 in the morning. Police don't even post up back there. Go there, y'all. Don't try to sit up there. Don't be like in the movies where when you fuck in a car or fuck in a truck or something, you get completely butt naked I don't even know how that shit even is how they make that shit a sexy scene. You out there in a car in a whole damn parking lot where other cars passing by, people could walk up and the two people in the car butt ass naked, fucking. Man, you don't pull your skirt up, put them panties to the side. You don't drop your pants down to your knees, Negro, and put it in. And the fuck, you gotta get totally butt naked. Take off your shirt, your drawers, your tank top, your jewelry, your earring. Y'all butt ass naked. Then the cop come catch them in the movie. They looking all disheveled and shit. Yes, you going on the sex offender list. Yes, you did it. Oh, we was just out here talking. Bitch, your pants hanging over the back seat of the car. Your bra in the glove box. You want to get caught. Oh, you said get something attached that you can't get off. Man, let Dutch watch y'all. Ain't nothing gonna attach y'all. I used to fuck out there when I was a jitty boy. Dutch just gonna watch you. Just gonna see a ghost looking at your screw, and that's it. Just let the ghost watch you. Let me see. My phone may cut off. Why they not letting me be great? Good Jesus. Let me go get a charger. Damn, they not letting the boy be great for nothing. That's easy, man. I'm just talking. Dutch say you telling my secrets, player. Let's hope I can beat it before the charge take off. That bitch at 3%. I don't know if it's gonna do what it do. Listen, this phone was just charged. It has no. When I went and made my little juice in now, it is what it is. This is a rough story, y'all. It's a rough story, y'all. I'll take some of y'all questions. Y'all, I'm done talking. What's going on? What's some of y'all questions? Let Shawty see. See you later, darling. So I realized Gima always used a chicken foot. Does that have connections to Obatala coming down with that chicken type energy? I couldn't tell you because I don't practice Ifa, so I do apologize for that. I can't relate that to this. I don't practice Ifa. You will have to talk to a Yoruba practitioner on that energy and get their take on it. What we would use, something that I haven't showed you guys yet, we would use parts of the duck, because the way it works in Southern folk magic, our most powerful sacred thing would be a duck energy. If we want to, we really just do chickens on sacrifice because that was spirit light. But we fuck that duck completely the hell up. And I haven't even gotten to that, showing you how that worked. So I don't know. I want something to let my body snatch it. Let me battle. Hey, you know what, Celeste Herb Gardner? I think you're right. With all the people that done been screwing out there, I think it's some nasty energy out there at West Oaks Mall on that property. I think a lot of nasty energy demons that sat out there and sat down and got fucked and be like, yeah, these kids out here fucking let me try to get some of that energy too. So I can agree with that. Everything rolls off a duck. There you go, Straight Panther. You know what the fuck we talking about. That's why it's our most sacred thing. Duck feathers in our hair. You don't know how much I got a whole little motherfucking pillowcase in there with duck feathers in it. Just a little one. Ain't nothing gonna get here. That's probably why the mall fell apart. No, you got to understand. The mall was built in 1997, 96. That mall just started falling apart when the internet came out. West Oaks Mall was booming. Remember, people would go watch the movie theater and they wouldn't even leave the movie theater. You would take your old lady to the movie theater and y'all in the parking lot screwing before you take her home to her mama and daddy. That's how it worked. That I don't think the Western Mall fell apart because of fuck energy. I think it fell apart because the World Wide Web motherfuckers started purchasing shit offline and then they just couldn't take it. That's why that lady earlier asked to change your battery, give you a jump. I told you my name stopped being my name and that bitch is why is that motherfucker making noise? That's crazy. Why Skeletor contacted me? Get out of here, Skeletor. Let me see if this thing. I hate when these phone. Okay, the ringer was on the business phone. I like the goose, chicken, hawk, and crow of the raven feather. Oh yeah, man, you talking some stuff. You know them outlets stay booming, and Florida Mall and Millennium Mall. And don't nobody go fucking at the Florida Mall. Florida Mall got tainted energy. It's so many people got murdered at the Florida Mall. Them tourists were coming from Brazil, and they was getting jacked and hurt and everything at the Florida. The Florida Mall got bad energy. West Coast Mall got local energy. You know, the Florida Mall, man, that's bad energy there. That's a lot of bad energy. If you work at the Florida Mall or you hang out at the Florida Mall, Sand Lake Road, the Orange Avenue, right up in that strip, the energy is so shitty and bad. It's horrible. You can feel it when you drive through. What's up, Aquarian Angel? Waiting till the phone battery gets all low to change it. Yeah, it's a couple people in the tribe that work out that way. They live here, they work out that way. And it's just a bad thing. That's just they have to have weapons on them and a bunch of crazy people. And that's like, and that's on OBT, by the way, too, because that's a stroll down there. That was Uncle Al's area. Uncle Al had them prostitutes working, boy. He had them bitches working. So right there, they come out the Burlington Coat Factory, the Pizza Hut, all that shit across the street, the little hotel that turned into a center. Then you got the little Bear Preserve. Then you got Sherman Williams. All that shit there, right up in that thing, right before you get to Land Street and go under that overpass. Man, that's a nasty fucking energy. Hookers were getting murdered and killed. That's why the serial killer would come in here to Florida, getting on the highway, killing them girls and going back. Man, Orlando is shit, man. Y'all give me some more questions about that shit. I'm just being honest. I live here. I'm in my late 40s. I'm over 40. I'm in my late 40s. That sounds so cool coming from me. So I tell you all the bullshit that went on here. Sprinkle some of these folks. Good Lord. What sprinkle got to do with screwing in the parking lot to Lesser Earth Gotti? But yeah, so back to the story. Uh, and y'all ain't hear the conclusion yet. But in the conclusion, Mr. Dutch had a stroke, y'all. In the conclusion, Mr. Duck had a stroke. Uh, and I used to still go over there as a jitterbug and entertain him and hang out with him till he passed. I wasn't with him when he passed. We found out, but I think he stroked out because he was fucking too much people. I promise you that. That's what I think happened. Cause and here's a true story, by the way. This about my granddaddy Jerry. So granddaddy, he always liked younger girls, but they weren't young girls. He was in his 70s, 78, 79, that energy there. But he always liked to mess with like the 32-year-old, the 45-year-old women. So he liked young ones around by that age. He wouldn't mess with no older woman his age, that type of energy. So that was this one chick, and She used to visit him all the time, and so granddaddy was popping her, trimming her good. You know what I'm saying? And it was January 19th, my sister's birthday. Not the one that passed, but my little gay sister, I call her Big Bot, Optimus Prime, .20. So she on her birthday. So my auntie get buried on my birthday. My granddaddy die on her birthday. Man, I'm telling you, this world is fucked up. So granddaddy was down there working this little 35-year-old lady over, and they had a couple. She had keys to his house, so there was a thing. He wasn't tricking her now. So while he was working her over, he had a heart attack and passed away. I mean, he had a heart attack while he was fucking her, just like The Color Purple. No shit. So they rushed him to the hospital. Just got my I had just got my car. Yeah, I had just got my car, and I was heading to his house to give him a test drive in it, and they called me like, "Hey man, your granddaddy at the hospital. Come straight to the hospital. He not at his house." So I beeline, and he lived up the road on Orange Avenue in his apartment called uh, Holly Gardens. I think that's what it was called, Holly Gardens, but they changed it. I don't know what it is now. But so it was still on Orange Avenue. So Orlando Regional Medical Center. So I would have had to pass that to get to, because I had bought my car from Sanford. So I was okay, cool. So I swerve up in there, and when I walked in there, as I'm walking to the back where the family room, I see the doctor come out and he's shaking his head, looking down and like he gone. So granddaddy had a heart attack on top of the girl fucking her. Then they say while he was in the hospital bed, he had two more heart attacks. He had a heart attack on the table, and then they cleared him of that shit. And then about 30 seconds later, he had another heart attack. So he had three heart attacks consecutively within an hour, no, within like 15, 20 minutes time. And that what took him out. But the bottom line, granddaddy went out fucking. So I learned from that lesson that I'm not finna sit up here and be pitching all this dick around and stroke out. If that's something that happened in my energy, in my ancestor energy, although we very virile men, sometimes you have to think and be cautious. Not saying that can happen to me because I don't chew tobacco or smoke heavy like granddaddy did, but you gotta be careful, people. If you know your mama was out there and she passed away from a disease, don't you go out there fucking and get the same disease. The universe and the devil and the energy, nasty energy, whatever you want to call it, align yourself with that shit to take you out, because this is a common thing in the family. So that's why I'm very protective over this meat. Very protective. But yeah. That what happened to granddaddy January 19th. Then it happened to Mr. Dutch. I don't know if he did. If he died busted a nut, pretty sure he said he feeling that same old prostate jiggle. That same old nut. His nut's probably dead in the grave, clenching like a motherfucker. Oh, he died in ecstasy, baby. He probably told God, bitch, I don't even give a fuck, nigga. You took me right at the right moment, nigga. Bow. And he said, I could make fun of it now. I could make fun. My granddaddy was the one who gave me the name Boca Stroke. He was like, "There go my Boca Stroke." I wasn't a good person back in the day. But my granddaddy nickname for me was either Garbage Man. The only reason he called me Garbage Man because he didn't like my daddy. Due to the families over there in Barbados, we two rival families, and him and my mama got together. So he would call me a trash man or garbage man. You just like your daddy. But as I grew up, he started liking me. But he would call me Boca Stroke, meaning like a cross between a born constrictor and somebody who hunch a lot. So he was like, "Hey, that Boca Stroke." So that's what granddaddy was the only person that called me that. Hey, that vocal stroke. I love talking about my past. I had a good life, y'all. A fun life. But yeah, so that's how granddaddy passed away. So the men in my family are good people. Good people. We worth it. Baron. What Bria J said, Baron, I'm gonna come down there and get tossed up in a box Chevy. It's been a minute since I got in the back seat. Good Lord. Leave these Southern boys alone because they do got these box Chevys here. Ah, they got the box Chevy. Lay that seat back, baby. It's all good. He called Crystal, be quiet. Yeah, he called me a hunching snake. So he called me a hunching snake. My family were big partiers, so drinking and smoking was a thing. Yeah, that's how we was here. We liked to party. Your parents came together to make you. They did, and they made an excellent person. I wonder if people who died inside someone, they have a hard time, hard ping in the casket. I think the blood. I think when they upside down, the blood gonna pool in that cavity. But I think the blood just they drain the blood out the body anyway, so the dick don't stay hard. That's a myth because that embalming them, they take all that blood out your ass and donate it to charity. That's funny because you don't like snakes. I damn sure don't. But hey, that's what he called me. Well, people, y'all. So when y'all come in, who want to go to the West Oaks Mall? Can I drive y'all to the West Oaks Mall? If y'all come here, can we get a taxi, go to the West Oaks Mall or something, and just hang out at the West Oaks Mall, laugh, and I'll give y'all a tour of the West Oaks Mall. Y'all come on to the West Oaks Mall, and I'm gonna make sure we do it by 2, 3 in the morning too. Y'all come on, come on. Women, y'all bring your toys with you. Sit around the corner. I turn my head. Could y'all imagine? Listen to me good. Could you imagine going out to the West Oaks Mall, finding you a piece of patch of land out there, and burying you a petition to do spell work? Could you imagine the energy that's on that land from all the fucking and the killing and all the animals that rip and run through it? Could you imagine that? I mean, just put it in your head. Can you imagine writing your petition, going out there, digging a little hole, burying your petition in that hole, taking your little candle, little wax candle, putting it in the hole and letting it burn down a little bit. It's nothing to make a bright light so the police can see. Just park your car right there. Act like you're talking on your phone. They ain't gonna fuck with you. And wait till that little small little taper candle burn out about 30, 40 minutes while you mumbling and chatting your chat over that petition. I got a couple of them buried out there, y'all. Spanning back since 2008. Got a couple of them out there. And they work. Something quick. Just something to talk about. Some of y'all got malls in y'all city. Why y'all ain't utilizing them? Why y'all ain't utilizing the high traffic area? Why y'all ain't parking y'all car in front of y'all grocery store? The little diamond where the little grass at? Why y'all ain't taking a little shovel and digging a little spoon and putting your petition in there? Knowing everybody got to walk past there with their anger issues, their problems, their happiness. You're going to see the kids walking by there because they get taught their parent into getting bubble gum and candy and ice cream and chips. And just harness the energy of the places y'all most frequent. It's a lot you can do with Southern folk magic, baby. Let me say, I create my own sex energy. Don't want nobody else's. Hey, I hear that. I hear that. But 90% of the women today are celibate. So I'm just talking to all the celibate women, you could use other people's energy at the mall. Or some of y'all used to have lookout point. So remember all them shits back in the story? Well, all these young teens, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. So remember how all these young teens used to go to lookout point, and it's everywhere you go. There's a lookout point, there's a parking screw, there's some area like that in the local community, small town. Everybody knows it there, the sheriff know it there, the mamas know it there. The mamas used to go there and fuck before the daughter and the son went there and fuck in these small towns. Always some kind of lookout point. Pay attention to the mythos here. Our lookout point was the West Oaks Mall. Then they build a mall over it. Half of these people lookout points become farmland, just like Mr. Dutch was had all that land, farmland. It becomes farmland where animals graze. Then they'll take the farm and move it out. Then they'll build a building structure for the government or for the masses or for the public. In every small town. I hear that, Celestia got it. Don't get mad at me. You ain't been here with me and Oprah, so I believe you. I believe you. Don't get mad at me. I'm just telling you how not to use up all your energy, how to use other people's stuff. So don't get mad at me. I'm just telling you how it works. But all these towns that have these lookout points, sex points, and all that shit there, you don't think people was the old witches in that town was using them kids' energy and the people energy who fucking to go up there and harness the energy? I'm finna tell you something. Friday the 13th told you all about it. All these kids went to that camp, and Jason only killed the ones that was fucking or being perverted. They would go up there and park in the lookout. Jason Voorhees was killing everybody that was doing sexual activity stuff. The girl that's too fast. People, serial killers were dumping people in areas such as that. What's known for a lot of people to screw. That what you call that dude? The Zodiac brother, the Zodiac nutcase. I did a reading on the Zodiac killer, and I know this ain't it, but I just want to throw it out there. I did a reading on the Zodiac killer. He was a Japanese man. That wasn't no white man. That was a Japanese man. Spirits say he had a strong Asian influence, and the Zodiac killer was a serial killer from Japan. He killed them people. Wait till it come out, and you're gonna be like the Baron Wright. But I don't do no murder mystery shit like that. But cause I did tap into it. Nobody can solve it because he was using that Japanese scramble word game, but he was using American character, so it didn't make sense. He was playing a game, but he was Japanese all fucking day long. And the cipher he had was a Japanese word game cipher, Manjang or some shit. Spirit real. When it come out, you're gonna be like, the Baron knew it. Yep, but I just don't post that shit. But back to the thing. Even when it came to the Zodiac killer, people would be making out and he would go and kill both of them people while they were making out. That type of energy. Every lookout point carries some form of energy and it brings energy there. You can do a spell work at the same place where all this fucking was, where all this killing was. Every time a building go up, you'll find somebody get murdered there 4 years before. That's how it work here. Somebody body will be found, or somebody been murdered, shot up, mass shoot. Then 4 years later, the place be vacant. 4 years later, they build an apartment complex. They build a structure, a Sea World or some shit. It has to have a sacrifice on it. All land needs energy. Why can't you use some of them energy before the business people start using it? That's all I'm saying. Yeah, and they ain't paying no attention. Hmm. I'm just telling you how the shit work. See, magic ain't pretty, but it's necessary. And I'm telling y'all, I done put petitions out there on the ground at the West Oaks Mall when I needed something done or something handled. And people don't and it ain't like you using people for their energy. They got to go there anyway. And you got all that flux of cars, energy, animals, rain, sun, people walking, people shopping, happy, laughter, sadness. We only can do so much, and if we all connected, let the harness the energy. The Egyptian harness the energy out the air. That's people chanting and talking. Uh, Companies harvest energy from underwater dams and shit. Solar energy. Y'all gotta learn how to do your spell work so tough and make that bitch so right that you're gonna get your results within 21 days. Hey, what the fuck you waiting 3 years to get results? Man, harness the energy of everybody around you. There you go. People spending money. You getting the ME, you got it. Did you say Dutch was on the sex offender list? No, no, Dutch wasn't on the sex offender list. I said, if you get caught having sex in public here in Florida, you go on the sex offender list. They don't say what it was. They just say indecent exposure. And that could be anything. And you got a motherfucker that want to beat you up for no reason. And that's what they say. So that's why they trying to outlaw having sex in public here. And too many horror movies to be going in the woods. Hey, boy, don't talk to me about the woods. I'm trying to get something in the woods when I was a jit. When I was about 22, drove all the way out there to the park on Turkey Lake Road. I mean, on the park, like right before you get to Universal. You used to be able to walk. They got a park where you can walk, but I don't fuck with that park because there's too many wildlife and too many snakes and shit out that way. You'll happen to see a coyote looking at the bush, looking at you. So fuck that shit, right? But I used to go out there and try to walk that little path, and I'm trying to fuck on the tree. Bitch, hold the tree. Just bend over, hold the tree. You know how we talk women out in it. Hold the tree, bend over. Man, I'm trying to fuck. I see a snake over there, and the bitch just looking at me. I'm looking at him. Nope. I pull up my shit and I tap the girl on the shoulder. Cause I ain't want her to run, cause I ain't want her to spook the snake out. And cause I'm already trembling and shaking. I ain't have nowhere near patience with him. So I'm like, I said, put on your clothes. She's like, what? No, I'm ready. Yeah, you done got me railed up. I big put on your clothes. I say, so when she put on, I say, just look over there. I say, it's a snake watching us. I mean, look, oh, it's a snake. And she jump up and down, and the snake start running around, and he done ran in the bush, and I'm thinking he finna circle around and bite us, because I said, I can't take this. Fuck this. I'm covering my face running. I can't take this stress. So, needless to say, after seeing that shit about twice, I ain't go try to screw out there. But people screw in public parks, in the woods, and the walk paths and shit. Oh my God. I'm a southern boy. We get it down here. Y'all northerners got city buildings. Y'all fucking abandoned buildings. We breed nature when we out here getting it in. Y'all fucking on pitch mattresses in abandoned buildings and shit on cold floors, stones and shit, wood. We'll prop your ass up on a tree quick, baby. I'm just talking shit. I'm just being managed. Y'all don't mind me. I know. Oh my God. Okay, now I know why they want to. Now I know why they want to cancel me. I know why they want to cancel me, y'all. I just got it, man. Petty bones, petty bones, petty bones. They do it. Ah. In the country, it's the sugarcane field. There you go. Look at hey, you done got done. You pull the sugarcane and you chewing the bitch and you walk back to the car satisfied. Y'all don't know. Karen, Mama Karen, just give me my backyard on the trampoline in the pouring rain. Good Lord. See, this is the type of shit that need to be on Patreon, because YouTube gonna be like, that man ain't had no substance to that video. He just told everybody how to screw each other. It's not right. He needs to be demonized. But yeah, but the damn bugs, tell me about it. Them bugs don't fuck off. Hey, Black Comp. Everybody, but yeah, that story was crazy. Now, just so you know, I let me check. I am uploading it to YouTube, and it's at 9%, so it's gonna take a while. I am uploading it to YouTube. It's at 9%. So I'm sorry. I tried to do the whole Patreon thing, but the next story will be half YouTube, half Patreon. But tonight when this airs, I'm not gonna make it a premiere. However late it take to get up there, I'm just gonna allow it to be published and you guys can go back and play it and do what you gotta do. But I do apologize. I'm learning this whole YouTube thing and the algorithm and how it works. But yeah, it's bad enough the animals trying to come in the house. Oh Lord. So everybody satisfied with this story, man, that I talked about. And y'all okay with Dutch, the half part of it? It's more to this story, man, and y'all gonna understand at the end. Y'all gonna understand at the end. Did Dutch die a few years after his stroke? Dutch died a few fucking months after that stroke. Dutch ass kicked the bucket, baby. Fuck that. Dead as a bitch. Let me ask you one more question. So when I took you guys out there to the West Coast Mall, did y'all get the feel of where Dutch house was? I know the camera froze up. Dutch was acting like a nutcase. Did y'all get the feel of the energy of the mall through the camera? Because I want to bring it authentic to you, man. I want it to be so authentic that you guys know, like, okay, the Baron done stepped this fucking game up, y'all. He ain't bullshitting. All these other storytellers telling their story and they just telling you some fictitious shit. That shit is true. Y'all can pull up the blueprint online if they still got it. If they did the film copy, or go to our public library and get everything. I mean, you'll see it was only one house out there. That's Dutch house. You can see, even the story with grandma messing with the white man when she was, but when before Disney World got built up real good out that way, when they couldn't get the land and the turkey, it was a whole thing. That turkey was in danger. They could never kill that turkey. Grandma, we ran them bitches over, put them in the trunk, and gave them to people to cook for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I mean, Grandma done did a lot of stuff. The spirit work in mysterious ways, man. Marquita, that's you. Marquita, that's you, girl. Goddamn, Marquita. That's how we talk in the country. We ain't seen, girl, that's you. Goddamn, Marquita. All in our brain, we be having underlying thought. I wonder if she's still married. I ain't seen her with nobody but that woman. What she doing with us? She better be looking for. Ooh. That's how we. That's what that. Why quit it at you? That's what they be thinking. So if you ever go to a country party and motherfuckers act like they excited to see you, they just saying, "Hey, I wonder what you're doing. Do I got a chance with you? Let me be nosy. Let me pry out. Let me scope the whole thing into the party over." Celestial, good. You know, hell, we got the same damn people. You know. Everybody, I'm a clown. I told y'all I'm so happy right now. Y'all just don't know. Thank you, Miss Houston. Grandma was true. Grandma was real for it too. I miss that woman so goddamn gone much. And she came to me on my birthday. All of them came and rocked me. Beautiful. Well, I don't know what to say. Y'all only saw half of it. The whole y'all keep checking back. The whole thing is gonna be up there tonight. Again, YouTube running slow due to them not putting me back in the algorithm. So a lot of people reported my page. Why they? A lot of people reported my page. Clicking over to the Patreon because I got it up there too. It's at 8% on Patreon uploading, and it's at 10% on YouTube. True Spook upload. So they taking their sweet time, whatever it is. But trust me, they're gonna be on both. And every story, again, I'm just gonna be uploading the hell out of them in Patreon, y'all. It is what it is. So y'all gonna have fresh new stories in Patreon every week. Just gotta do it. If I wanna be great, I gotta do great things. So, but I think y'all answered all your questions. Again, even tomorrow, I can go live in the morning time. No, I can go live in the afternoon before my readings. If y'all want to talk about, if y'all want to talk about the second part and have questions about the second part of the story, but this is just half of it. So, y'all, it's very exciting, and again, it's real, and you're gonna learn something, fellas. So y'all keep me informed. Y'all know how to do it. Send me a email, Baron, bitch. We need you to go live after this motherfucker here, and take your notes, have your questions ready. We're gonna have a good time, and we'll talk about Dutch and everybody. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. See, can I figure out the algorithm? Tyke telling you sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction, but it's the truth, no doubt. Take care. God bless. Much love. And thank you guys for supporting me, and thank you guys for rocking with me this long. And I'm moving in a new direction. Black Karma, thank you so much for the package you sent my daughter. It's in the car. I was gonna open it in the car, but it's raining really bad now. I thank you so much. I smelt some of it. It's really good. I rubbed some of it in my hand. You did a good job. So, but I would definitely keep you informed of when my daughter tell me she like it or not, because I'm gonna try to get it down there to her next weekend. And yeah, but I thank you so much for looking out for and helping me and sending me that package. She sells stuff, homemade stuff, people. Y'all don't know who y'all got in y'all tribe. And she like poison ivy with the plant. She talked to them mother suckers. I'm putting the business out there. She'll say when she ready. But yeah. All right, everybody. I'm gonna let you guys go. Y'all be good. And tonight when the story up, tomorrow when you watch it, the ending of it, y'all just have your notes and I go live and we could talk about it. Have a little more fun. All right, everybody. Y'all be good. Have a good one.